A twink,
and a redhead,
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 a twink.
and a redhead.
It's funny when you find yourself looking from the outside. I'm standing here, but all I want is to be over there. Why did I let myself believe miracles could happen? 'Cause now I have to pretend that I don't really care. I thought you were my fairy tale, a dream when I'm not sleeping. I wish upon a star that's coming true. Everybody else could tell that I confuse my feelings with the truth when there was me and you. Oh my god. Hi you guys. For those of you who might be wondering, why were you just singing such a sad song? I am sitting here alone today. Ashley, she's gone. She's literally gone. In case you guys haven't heard, she's no longer here in this apartment, you guys. She's alive and well. Well, she's not well, but she literally has COVID. And at first when she told me this, I was like, wait, that's actually so embarrassing to like get COVID in 2023. Like what? But she's coming back with like a full vengeance. She's literally coming back with full force, which is a little worrying. So be safe out there. Make sure you're getting your boosters. Me saying that, and I haven't even got my booster. But yeah, literally, she's not here. Like, she's in New Jersey. She got COVID, and yeah. But regardless, the show must go on, right? Right, you guys? But we have an interesting show today. A lot of you guys have been requesting this, which is very strange because if you know Twink and a Redhead lore, if you know Grant and Ash lore, you might have heard of a girl named Emily Boose. We have a song about her that, stick around, you might hear it. But Emily Boose will be on the podcast today. Yup. Spoiler alert. But Emily Boose will be joining us in a bit, which I'm so excited about. You guys will get to know her. She's just a girly who has been a character in me and Ashley's life for as long as me and Ash have known each other. So that's so exciting, you guys. But how is everyone? What's going on? I want to thank you guys for literally giving us so many 5-star ratings since I've asked. You guys literally do say what I say. So again, take out that Venmo and open up the app. And please send me $200, Grant Gibbs, on Venmo. Thank you. Well, actually, don't. If someone does that, though, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, my God, I'm going to send it back. Like, I'm not gonna. But if you have the resources and means to send me $200, you know, I'm not going to say no. You know what I mean? Guys, I miss Ashley. This is so awkward. This is so awkward. And if you're watching the video right now, I'm just sitting here. There's just, like, this empty space next to me. Anyways, what's new, you guys? This week we had a TikTok pop the fuck off. Like, it was Ashley's idea, so I give her credit. But we saw a video with piano riff, which is that it's such an iconic sound. It's like, y'all know what I'm talking about? But there's an alarm clock. It's called Piano Riff. And we were like really inspired by it. And we were thinking like, what kind of person like literally sets that as their alarm? Like what kind of person literally like selects that? And so then we got thinking like, wait, what kind of people literally select all these different alarms? You know what I mean? Like there's There's reasons why people select their alarms. And what are those reasons? Let's get into it. And so we made a video like how people wake up depending on the alarm clock that they choose. And y'all, I did not expect it to pop off the way it did, but I guess it really resonated. I guess, people wake up, so it was relatable in that way. It got like right now, as of now, it has like 33 million views or something. It has like 8 million likes, 7 point something million likes. So crazy. And we've gained like 40,000 followers within like a few days. So crazy, but you guys, we're blowing up and you guys are here to witness it first. Like literally, like we're going to be so famous. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's happening, you guys. Oh my God. When are we going to move to Los Angeles, right, you guys? Right? Right, Ash? Anyways, one last thing I wanted to put on your radar, you guys. The weather is getting a little colder outside. The leaves are changing colors. You know what that means. It is Fem Top Fall, you guys. For those of you who don't know, first of all, I did not coin the term Fem Top Fall. Okay, I did not make that up. However, I made a video a year ago celebrating Fem Top Fall, and it popped off a bit. And I can't wait to make a new one to spread awareness of this holiday. But it is Femtop Fall, so y'all paint those nails, shove them up places where they should or should not be shoved up, and just celebrate your femness and your topness. It's a really great time of the year to be doing this. My blouses out there, have fun. Be safe, but have fun. This is your time. You don't always get the spotlight, so use it wisely. And have fun. Keep slaying in the bedroom, you guys. Okay, before we move on to the word of the episode, which spoiler alert is Emily Boose. Like, oh my God. We got a message from Ashley, and I think we need to tune in and listen really quick.
Hey guys, it's me. It's Ash. I just came on here to address the rumors and to clear some things up, and the rumors are true.
Yep.
I do have COVID. And I know what you're thinking. Jesus, no one wants to work these days. You're seriously gonna have your poor friend Emily replace you because you have COVID. Yeah, I am, okay? And I can't help it. I've been in bed for 2 days.
Oh.
I've watched Ratatouille 3 times now.
Wow.
It's such an amazing film, such an amazing piece of art.
It really is.
I really love it. But I just wanted to say, I saw Grant this weekend, and I didn't have COVID. We went out together.
Yeah.
And, he bought me a drink on Saturday night.
Oh.
And I can't help but wonder, did Grant put COVID in my tequila soda?
Okay, now how would that work?
It's such an interesting question, and I'm really staying curious by asking it. But I think that Grant might have purposely dropped some COVID into my drink because he didn't want to have me on the podcast this week. And I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. And I would love to hear from Grant's mouth him address these allegations because I'm sick of it. And I can't believe he would do something like that. All right, guys. I'm gonna turn on some Ratatouille and enjoy the rest of my night. But sorry I can't be there. Thank you to my dear friend Emily Boose for replacing me. It'll be hard to fill my shoes because I am the voice of a generation. But
wouldn't say that.
I can't wait to see her try. Okay. Bye-bye.
Seriously, Ash? First of all, sounds like you're outside. Sounds like you might be taking a walk, unmasked, passing innocent individuals. Ever thought of that? Ever thought of the people that you're putting at risk by being outside? Second, okay, maybe I did want some alone time. Maybe I wanted the apartment to myself. So maybe or maybe not, I did slip something into your drink. Okay, what about it? You got to watch Ratatouille. You sound like you're having a grand old time. 4 times now watching Ratatouille. So I don't want to hear it. third, what a way to wish someone luck. Y'all, Emily Boose, she's nervous. Okay, she's never done anything like this, but she's iconic. So let's be nice to her. Let's welcome her, our dear friend. She's great. So I'm gonna bring her on now.
The
The
word.
word.
The
Episode. You guys, it's time for the word of the episode. The word is none other than Emily Boose. Emily
Yeah,
Boose,
it is, baby.
welcome to the podcast. We have Emily Boose reporting live from Zoom. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so nice to meet you.
Of course, I was saying earlier, kind of like an urban legend in the Twink and a Redhead, Grant and Ash lore. Like,
Yeah, it's really shocking to say the least.
it
Um,
is.
yeah, to go on your videos and before you had posted my song to see requests for the Oh My Emily Boo song was
Yeah.
something I never thought I would see.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, me and Ashley in senior year of high school. Well, first of all, we've known Emily Boose since what, like sixth grade?
Sixth grade, yeah, definitely you. Ash, I think we started talking because we had a few classes together
In like
middle
high
school.
school? Oh, middle school.
Middle
Okay.
school, sophomore, junior year of high school. Ash and I became closer, and then kind of senior year is when we became besties. But I mean, me and you go way back.
Yeah, I mean, sixth grade. She's another one in sixth grade. You wanted to fuck.
Okay, I knew this was gonna be brought up. I don't recall being sexually attracted to Grant. I truly don't.
Okay, I really thought you were gunning for me in sixth grade. Like you wanted some of this Taylor Lautner
I
Shark
think
Boy.
I think you thought everyone was gunning for you, and I was just
What?
another one of those girls in your delusion fantasy. I mean, I did have a boyfriend in fifth grade that ended up
Fifth?
being very much gay. So like it really, yeah. Do you know who?
Yeah, we've talked about him
Yeah,
too on the
yeah.
pod.
You talked about him.
He was one of my best friends growing
Yeah,
up.
really nice guy. I mean, you definitely can't say it was like a relationship. It was like one of those week-long fifth grade kind of things. But yeah, he's like very much gay. So honestly, me like having a crush on you probably wouldn't be like out of the realm of possibility because that's obviously what I was kind of attracted to at the time.
And remember our one friend who every day I would tell y'all this person's gay.
Yeah.
And y'all would all yell at me. Which honestly looking back, yeah, fair. But I just wanted someone else.
I know. And let's talk about it. Like,
Let's talk about it. So you guys, there was a kid who was like in our circles. He's so nice and he's to this day like he's very cool.
mm,
And like he was cool then too. And so at this time I'm like the only gay kid aside from like, I hate to say this, but another stereotypical gay. Honestly, he slays too, and he's like a fucking icon now. Like, love him, and me and him are friends as well. We're good. But like at that time, I was like, again, I've talked about this all the time. But I was trying to be like this cool, trying to pave the way that gay people can be cool or something. Like I don't really know. But so there's another kid. Let's call him Kyle, and Kyle, I knew he was gay like since forever. And Emily and Kyle are like besties and like grew up
yeah.
together. Every time I would say Kyle's gay, I would be yelled at. But the truth is, I just wanted another cool kid to like come out as gay, so I wasn't
I
alone. I think that's the
know.
mentality of it all.
And I definitely agreed with you on most of your calls, but I was just like, let
You're
them
like,
come out
yeah,
when they feel comfortable, you
right.
know? And you were really just giving them that shove out of the closet in high school.
I really was just trying to give him that push, and you know,
Yeah,
it was wrong, I guess.
yeah.
You know. But anyways, let's talk about the song. For those of you who don't know, we have a song called
Mm.
Oh My Emily Boose. This was, I don't even know how it originated. Do you remember? Like, did we just kind
I
of
think it
deliver
was
it to you?
I think it was just classic you and Ash, just always like coming up with a tune, and I think you just out of nowhere came up with the chorus of "Oh My Emily Boose," and then in classic you and Ash fashion, you just turn everything into a production.
Of course.
Um, and let's say this song turned into a production.
And you guys, this is one of our only songs that is a produced song, and I think we should play it right now. Let's
Yeah, I think it's
yeah.
time.
What's up, motherfuckers? Boys better look out, cause Emily's coming out. She means business, so don't get it twisted. You see her moving it, all on that dance floor. I see her dropping it, and it makes me wanna say, oh my Emily Boose, I want that Emily caboose. All up in my face, come get in my space. Oh my Emily Boose, I want that Emily caboose. All up in my face, come get in my space. The boys better look out, cause the glitter's coming out. Stunting prom night, now that was quite a sight. You'll see her tumbling, all on that chair floor. I see her spitting it, and it makes me wanna say, oh my Emily Boose, I want that Emily caboose. All up in my face, come get in my space. Oh my Emily Boose, I want that Emily caboose. All up in my face, come get in my space.
This is the part where we break it down, where Emily Boose grabs the crown. All the boys, please bow down to the queen, the ruler of your town. My Emily Boose, I want that Emily caboose. My Emily Boose, I want that Emily caboose. My Emily Boose, I want that Emily caboose. My Emily Boose, I want that Emily caboose.
All up in my face, all up in my space. Oh my Emily Boose, I want that Emily caboose. All up in my face, come get in my space. Oh my Emily Boose, I want that Emily caboose. All up in my face, come get in my space. Be good to each other. Peace.
Oh God.
Yes.
Where do we begin?
I was laughing at like thinking of like just someone like listening to that who has no idea. It's good. It's okay, objectively.
No,
It's
it's like a
good.
bop. Like I will be the first to say it's a bop, and it's just one of those songs. Once it's in your head, it's not getting the fuck out of there. Like
Oh
it's
my.
stuck in there.
Yeah.
Um, the first thing I want to talk about is Scott Gibbs' appearance in that song. Can't go
Yeah.
unnoted. I completely forgot about his intro and the end part. Be good to each other. Um,
Peace. Yeah,
I love him.
my dad was giving some backup vocals. He also, introed the song and then did the outro.
Mhm.
So he was really supportive and contributed to that song. And then Ashley, girl, her verse, her voice, she's so bad. Like even
No, like she is, but it's so good.
it is. It's so good. Even now, like I try, like when we're doing singing videos, I really try to harmonize with her,
Yeah,
try to lift her voice up.
yeah.
But and in the her verse, I'm like doing backup vocals. I'm like trying to help her. One thing about Ash, she has no rhythm. No rhythm.
Hey, you can't be hot, funny, and have rhythm. So,
And a tight put.
uh, all right.
All right. Sorry, you guys. Anyways, so let's rewind a bit. Me and Emily Boose first became like very close during our cheer era. This is like
Mhm.
freshman year of high school. I knew Emily Boose was like a cheerleader and a couple other girls in our grade. And when I became cheer curious, which when I became
Please.
cheer curious. You know how people are
I
like
love it.
sober curious.
Like you were just like flirting with the idea of
I was
cheerleading.
just flirting with the idea. Like I was a gymnast my whole life. I didn't know. But Emily Boose, me and her had a math class, and I feel like
Mm.
you and like these other girls that I met like really kind of got me to cheer.
Yeah, so at the time, this was sophomore year of high school or freshman
Yeah.
year of high school. I was cheering at a cheer gym, a local cheer gym that is
Ooh.
definitely not to be named.
Let's just say we legally can't say its name because let's just
Yeah,
say I also got a cease and desist from them at one point.
yeah. Grant has had a few legal battles with this
Wait,
establishment.
yeah.
So I was at this cheer gym and we weren't good.
No.
We went to competitions and we stunk up the place. We would be in a division with one other team and we would get second by a landslide. We would be dropping all of our stunts. There
Second
was
out of two teams.
yeah, second two teams. There was constant drama at this gym. The parents were crazy. The coaches were all hooking up with each other. One of
Oh
the
my
coaches
God.
was hooking up with one of the athletes. Like it was just wild. But even though we stunk, we were having a fun time.
We were.
When I met Grant and knew that he kind of was into gymnastics, and obviously, as he mentioned, he was cheer curious, I wanted to bring him in to this chaotic cheer gym that I was going to. And he started, I mean, you could take it from here, but you started like doing tumbling classes, right?
Yeah, they had like I don't even know what it was. They had like tumbling classes like in prep for like um I was gonna say auditions for tryouts for the that next season's team. And I was like at this point I was already kind of good at tumbling because of gymnastics. Like I already had that skill set. It was just a matter of like learning like cheer technique. But yeah, this the owner of this gym was crazy, y'all. And like this gym also, I'm sorry, but when you walked in, that gym probably was not up to code
No.
that gym was falling apart.
I think the mat was like about to split in half. Like,
Y-
there's no way like anything in that place was safe.
Like the ceiling was about to cave in. What like it was weird. But again, I had nothing really to well, actually I was a little shook by it because my gymnastics gym was like so nice. It's like the biggest in New Jersey, and like it
Oh,
used to be an
wow.
ice rink. It was brand new. And then I went to this shithole. And so so I was a little
And
shocked
Emily
by
Booth
that.
brought you into that
Yeah,
show.
and Emily Boost brought me into that. But again, like the people were fun. Like the girls I was with were so fun. But I was not growing or learning. Well, I
Mhm.
okay, no, even learning. I learned the necessities of cheer kind of there,
Mhm.
but not even. But skill wise, I wasn't learning. In fact, they were trying to regress me because we were on a
Mhm.
restricted team, which meant you could only do certain skills like instead of a full I know this probably makes no sense to people who don't know anything about cheer,
Yeah.
but instead of a full or no, you can only do a
Instead of a
full
double.
instead of a double full. I could do a double
Mhm.
full, and he would get mad at me when I would do them there.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
Well,
you
you were
know
like,
that's not legal.
yeah, you were showing off.
I
Well, it's funny
know.
because like on one end, Grant had like way too many skills to be on this team, and then I like barely had skills to be on this team. Like I think when I was on that team, I'd like just gotten my full, but like it was bad. Like it was janky. Um, but yeah, no, we obviously that gym was a mess, but we had a lot of good times there. And then it came to the point that we were
Hmm.
discussing kind of next steps in our cheerleading career. We knew that there was this gym about an hour away, a really well-known gym called World Cup. And for anyone that knows all-star cheerleading, you probably know the World Cup Shooting Stars. They're a really good team, really good level 5 world team. I grew up watching them. I cheered my entire life, and I just really loved like the idea of all-star cheerleading. I made my mom bring me to Worlds when I was 8 years old when we were on a trip to Disney World. Like
I
it
didn't
just
know
it was
that.
I know this like just like came out of my subconscious. But when I
Oh.
was like 8, we were on a trip to Disney and it just like literally happened to line up with the time that Worlds was. And I just grew up like on YouTube watching like Cheer Extreme Senior Elite, like top like TGLC. Like I just loved it so much and I looked up to them so much. And my mom knew and she was like, surprised me with tickets to Worlds. Like it was the cutest thing ever.
That is
And I went, I
cute.
was just like so mesmerized. Like it was so cool. But like that's pretty much every cheerleader's goal is to make it to like a level 5 world
Yeah, a
team.
world's team.
And it was not happening at our old gym. Like there was no way that.
No.
So we ended up going to World Cup and it was me, Grant, and our three other friends, four
I
other
know
friends.
Emily was just kind of like talking about Shooting Stars and like that's like their team. Emily was not on Shooting Stars.
No,
Oh my. Her
I
dreams
was
did not come
not.
true.
No, and like that's fine. Like I was on this team called Omni, and
I
they were
bet
like,
you if your like cheerleading career started at World Cup or like if you were there a few years earlier, you definitely would have been on Shooting Stars. Like they liked you.
yeah. I mean, you said it, not me. Like, I
No, I
wouldn't
think
say
you
that out of my
would.
own mouth, but no, I was definitely like the coaches liked me. I was captain of my team. I was like the stereotypical like strong base. Like I wasn't the best tumbler, but like I could do a full. But anyway, we all ended up going to World Cup, and the funniest
But our
part was
exit,
no, I know. I was gonna bring that up. The
yeah.
funniest part is that so like we were still at this old gym and then starting to go to like tumbling classes, open mats at World Cup just to like kind of get the
Kind of,
lay of the land
yeah.
there before we tried out. It quickly came to the surface to the coaches from our other
That we
gyms
were doing
that
this.
we were doing this. Like they knew what we were doing. It finally came time to tell our old gym that we weren't going to be returning for that next season. And it was definitely going to be a hit to that gym because like we were all pretty good, like especially Grant, obviously.
Thank you.
They were pissed that we were leaving.
You would
Um,
have thought that we literally kidnapped their daughter and
yeah,
was holding
you
her
also would have
hostage.
thought that we were like Simone Biles saying that we were leaving the Olympic gymnastics team. Like
Yeah.
we were like all they had. Like they were just so mad, and they knew we were going to World Cup too. Like they knew all of it.
Imagine being like middle aged, like this. Imagine being his big old
No,
age and actually taking like that whole thing so serious.
no, I know.
Like, I'm
But that
sorry,
was like
what?
that was his world. I mean, he's
But
running a like
remember,
I can sympathize. Like he is running a business.
but it's shit. And what it's not like sorry, it's not our fault that we want to take our business elsewhere because yours
Yeah.
fucking sucks. Like, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Also though, the end of the year party, everyone or it's like a banquet. There's always an end of the year banquet. Like this was to celebrate the season that we all were a part of. We all concluded. Me, Emily, and the other girls leaving to World Cup were not invited. And Ashley.
It wasn't that they said we weren't invited. It was that they said they didn't have enough tickets for us.
Oh yeah.
And then they were posting videos from this or posting pictures from this banquet, like celebrating the end of the season, whatever. There was no one there.
No one was
There was like
there.
no one. There
Do
was
you
no one at this banquet.
Do you remember Ashley literally like tweeted them was like, "Oh my god, I wish I could have gotten tickets to this exclusive event." Like Ashley's getting involved. Like this
And
is
when
just
did
so
she not?
crazy. Uh hey, honestly, so true. Another thing with the cheer aspect, like again, Emily said that our cheer gym was like an hour away, so we carpooled together. And at this point we knew how to drive, so we took turns driving. And also there's another girl who's like a freshman in high school who we also drove with from our town. Now, I, I was gonna say Ashley. Emily always gets mad at me. She would always get mad at me because
Yeah.
I'd be like a minute or two late. God forbid. Like seriously?
Okay. Okay. Well, you forgot to mention that I had practice at 6 and you
Oh,
had practice at 7.
and I
So
didn't give a
if
fuck.
no, if Grant was like a minute or two late, he was like, "What's the big deal?" But like, I had practice at 6.
Because it would
Like,
make her late.
I was like captain of the team. Like, I had to be there for like stretching to be in the front row to like tell everyone like how to stretch. And so like I wanted to be on time. Like, sue me. Like, I wanted to be
Right.
punctual. And Grant just didn't give a shit. And I put up with it for a while. But one day I decided I've had enough of his shit. and he was probably like 5 minutes late, like probably a little more, because it takes like honestly a lot for me to like really lose my shit.
No,
And
it was this time was not that bad.
okay, but
But I guess it was an accumulation of times.
yeah,
W-
I had just lost my cool at this point, and Grant
We
was late, and
FYI,
I said,
we had a meeting point. So like in our town we would like meet somewhere
yeah,
and then we'd get into one car and drive all together. So
yeah,
she's talking about the meeting spot right now. Like I was like 5 minutes late to this meeting spot
okay,
before
okay.
we embarked.
We'll go with 5 minutes. So I said, Grant, if you're not here in like a minute, like I'm leaving. And of course, Grant probably thought I was like fooling around. I'm like, yeah, right. Like she's not gonna leave me. And it
Hmm.
probably passed that minute or two, and he wasn't there. And I said, good riddance, Grant. I'm going to World Cup. And I left his ass. Like, and you want to do it too. Like, I was so
Didn't
fed up.
I had the girl too with me.
Yeah, did you?
I'm pretty sure I had the girl with me too because I got her and then I would meet you at like,
Oh my God. Wait,
yeah.
I wouldn't have done that to her, but maybe I did. I don't know. But
I don't know. I think you did
yeah,
because I think I was like shit talking you to her.
the things that this girl that we carpooled with just heard us talking about, she was like 13 years old and we were seniors. She was probably like very scarred, honestly. But
Yeah.
she's so sweet. I love her. But no, I left his ass. And then even though I was fed up with this shit, I'm just the type of person like I just will never like I can't go through with being mean to people. Like I will start the process of being mean to someone and then I can't follow through with it. And this is the perfect example. Like I left Grant, but then I wasn't gonna go all the way to World Cup without
She
him.
turned
I think I
around.
Yes, I turned around because I like remember driving by myself and I was like, wait, like I actually feel bad. And I turned around and I got you both. And now if you're saying that the other girl was in the car, like I definitely felt bad because she was on my team. So she was gonna like miss our practice.
Yeah.
I was
Whatever.
sick of your shit.
Hiya, pals.
Have you ever done your Mickey Mouse impression on the show?
No, should I do it right now?
Yeah, it's like it's scarily good, you guys.
Hiya, pals. I'm Mickey Mouse. Welcome to Walt Disney World Resort. Minnie, you fucking bitch! You slept with Donald? Oh boy! I'm gonna fucking beat your ass, bitch!
Oh my god.
No, like why
What
is
came
this
over me? No, like it's
when we're in Disney, can you just walk around saying
Emily Boose is coming to Disney World with us. We
I'm
cannot wait.
so excited. It's literally me, Grant, Ash, and Eli, who you all have met.
Yeah. It's going to be
Um,
a movie and it's going to be a Walt
yeah.
Disney picture.
I think you should go up to like the Mickey Mouse characters and just like pretend like you're taking like a normal picture and then all of a sudden be like, "Hi."
No, I'm going to Yeah, when I meet Mickey, I'm going to say,
Oh, well, hiya, pal. Well, hiya, Mickey. It's so nice to meet you. Oh boy.
I always wonder like what the people in those costumes like who are they?
literally,
know?
who are they? Did you know a lot of the
What's their
Mickeys?
story?
A lot of the Mickeys are girls. Did you know that?
Mm,
Yep.
wow, not
Next
me
time,
being sexist, not me being sexist about who could be in the Mickey Mouse costume because why did
you
my head
assumed.
automatically? I just automatically thought like, oh yeah, it'd be a guy, but why
Nope.
can't it be a girl?
Literally, why can't it be a girl? But next
That's on me.
time when I meet Mickey and I go in for that hug, I'm gonna feel a little bit with like my chest. If anything's there.
And if there's like two little mountains,
Like if
then
there's
you're
like, yep, I'm gonna say,
Yep.
oh, that's the girl in there. You know what I mean? Just to something about me is like I always with Disney especially I really want to pull that curtain back behind the magic.
yeah,
I want to see
we all
like
know
how are
you're
they doing it.
we all know you're a closeted Disney adult.
Yeah, I am. But
Like you're just so
also,
funny because you're like, I just love watching like the Disney adult vlogs and like I'm just so invested. And you say it as if it's this fun little hobby that you have, but we all know it's because like you want to be them.
I eat it up.
No,
No,
you every single time you're gonna eat that up.
I know it like in a parallel universe I was like I am one of them. Like my life could have gone down that path easily, and sometimes I think about it.
Have y'all talked about the Disney college program on here?
I think we have. Yeah, because we did an amusement parks episode. I believe we talked about the Disney College program. I almost like in high school I was researching that shit.
I was gonna say, like, I'm actually surprised that
I didn't do it.
you didn't send an application right in there for that.
Thank God I didn't. Could you
Yeah.
imagine?
You just worked at the second best amusement park, Six Flags Great
Great
Adventure in
adventure.
Jackson, New Jersey.
And maybe that's what prevented me because that's when I learned you don't work where you play.
No.
Don't shit where you play.
Don't
Nope.
meet your heroes.
Don't meet your heroes. Unless it's Mickey Mouse. Let's start using she, her pronouns for Mickey Mouse. Or they,
Yeah,
them. Honestly, they, them,
yeah.
because you don't know at the end of the day.
No, seriously. Like, you know how there's always those things that's like there's always those things that are like, don't assume like every CEO is a woman or is a man. Like, don't assume every doctor is a man.
Don't assume
Don't
every Mickey
assume
Mouse.
that every Mickey Mouse is a man, you
Yup.
guys. You
Yup.
listen fucking here.
Yup.
Don't assume things.
It's fucked up.
We loved Six Flags Great Adventure when we were younger.
Yeah. We fuck up amusement parks. That's why I am excited for you to come to Disney because I know you're gonna be down
I
and ready to get dirty.
know. Well, I haven't been to Disney since high school because we would go twice a year for cheer
For
every single
cheer.
year. Yeah, and we would get free tickets to Hollywood Studios and we would have a great time.
I'm ready to go fucking ham. I'm gonna wake up for early
Yeah.
magic hours.
What is that?
If you're staying on property at if you're staying on property at Disney, you get at all the parks like an extra hour before everyone else can get let in.
You know how like I feel like one time I saw like Dave Portnoy like bring like some of the Barstool people to Disney and they got like this like special like Disney employee to like escort them around
Yeah,
and
it's
he
like
was
a
like telling them
VIP.
facts about everything.
Yeah.
I feel like you're just gonna be that for us.
Well, yeah. But also, wait a minute. I don't think they would ever work with a twink and a redhead. But I'm like, what if I can like
It's
send
not
an
good for the
email?
brand. It's not good for the brand.
It's not good for the clean
Bob
Disney
Iger,
brand.
Bob Iger would be having none of Twink and a Redhead.
He would
That's for
shut
sure.
it down. He would shut it
Yeah,
down. But
yeah.
it's worth a shot. Maybe I'll let them know I'm coming. Anyways, I want to play a little game. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Fuck, Marry, Kill.
I think I've heard it once or twice.
So,
Alright.
first one being Lightning McQueen, Doc Hudson, or Mater.
Okay. Right off the bat, I'm killing Mater. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
Like,
smells like shit.
he's like low-key fucking annoying.
Yeah, he's so stupid. You have to hold his
Yeah.
hand. I'm not doing
Yeah.
that shit.
I am fucking the shit out of Doc Hudson.
Really?
Yeah. Okay,
Eh.
so like my thought process is that like Doc Hudson's like obviously like hot. Like he's like an older man.
Yeah.
Like, that's so weird. I like
He
I'm
is.
saying
He-
I want to no, but it's like I'm saying I want to fuck the older man. But
Well,
anyway, like
what's
he's like
weirder? You want to?
mature.
You're saying you want to fuck a car or an older man?
Like it's so weird, but like we're literally talking about like cars.
Animated.
Yeah, no, and animated cars at that. No, he's mature, like he's been around the block, like I think he would know what he's doing.
You'd want to fuck that, not marry it.
So whenever I play this game, I play it pretty strategically, and the person that I'm gonna marry is usually the richest.
Oh.
I think that Lightning McQueen would be the richest because he's still like in his prime. Like he's still out there doing his thing, winning those races, getting those sponsorships.
Yeah.
And like I think he's raking in that cash and like I want to be a part of that.
He might be, but Doc might have some generational wealth. I feel like he has a lot of like I feel like he's been in Radiator Springs. Like I feel like he's related to like the founder maybe, and you know, cops are a little dirty. He might be embezzling money. You know what? I think Lightning though at the end of the day probably
Yeah.
does have more money. Just like these
Yeah.
sponsorships like with Goodyear and all that, like the tires and the stickers on his car. Like, yeah.
hmm
Okay. I would have I see your point. I would have just flipped Doc and Lightning. Like, I'd want to fuck Lightning. Obviously,
Yeah.
kill Mater. The next one is Applebee's, Olive Garden, or Panera.
I'm killing the shit out of Panera. I'm sorry. I literally just
Yeah.
saw a
Yeah.
TikTok today and it was like these two people got lunch and it was like they obviously did the you pick two and it was like a little soup. They each had a little soup, the smallest sandwich you've ever seen, and two baguettes and maybe like a soda, which obviously everyone steals the sodas. Um,
Right.
and they were like, this shit was $40. Like, I think you guys have said before that Panera is literally just glorified hospital food.
Yeah, it is. But there's a charm to it and the atmosphere is just gorgeous. I
Yeah.
would fucking kill Applebee's and you want to know why? Yeah. You want to know
Oh,
why?
no. Why?
I love Applebee's. I really do. However, the last time I went, I decided to go to the Times Square Applebee's. Okay? And I had
Well,
to
that was your
use
first mistake.
well, every neighborhood has one, and that was the neighborhood I was in. So I go there and I have to use the little boys' room. Okay, so
I
I
I think I know where you're going with this.
did I tell you this?
No, but if it's where I think you're going, like I've had a very similar experience in the Times Square Applebee's.
What?
But
Okay, well,
keep going, keep going.
wait. Okay, so I go to the bathroom, right? And I think I went to the one that's like a single room instead of like, I don't know if there's other ones that are normal restrooms, but this was like a single room. Emily, there was shit not in the toilet, but on the back of the toilet.
No,
Like Play-Doh.
no.
Like literally giving like someone was making like a sandcastle on the back on the back of the toilet with shit. I
All
walked
right, we're getting a little too graphic.
I walked right
No, but
out of there and I can't look at
I,
Applebee's the same. It stained me.
I'm sure you did. And no, that's exactly where I was going. I remember
Or were
going
you
to the
gonna
time.
say I think you were gonna say you had a shit.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I did not shit in the Times Square Applebee's, Grant. Our friend Liz had a fabulous birthday party in kindergarten where we all took a limo from our little town in New Jersey to the Big Apple, New York City,
To go
and
to
we were going.
Applebee's.
No, okay. We went to Applebee's for dinner, but we were going to the Cheetah Girls concert.
Oh wow.
So fun. Like we were literally 7-year-old girls. Like this was gonna be the best nights of our lives.
Yeah.
But we went to the Times Square Applebee's for dinner, and I just remember. I don't remember it as graphically as you just described it with like the shit in the sandbox, but I just remember it being like the most vile restroom I had ever stepped foot in. It was just like gross. Like, did they not clean it? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, 20 years later, oh, a little less. It's still like that.
Okay,
Like,
but like, you can't just kill Applebee's because of one
I
bad experience you've had in the
guess.
Times Square Applebee's. Grant, we literally grew up going to Apple. Like, that was
Well,
what we
that's
did
another
in our
thing. It's like it's
town.
almost like trauma. Like the only thing to do in our town was go to Applebee's. And it
Okay,
was like
but like,
embarrassing. Like honestly, and then like when you would see people you knew at Applebee's and like you weren't invited or
oh, see, I had the opposite experience. Like, I ate that shit up, especially when we would go after football games in high school and I was like wearing my uniform. Like,
your
I was
cheer
like,
uniform.
yeah. My boyfriend, Mac, likes to say that I peaked in high school, just like hearing about the experiences that I had, and he might be right.
Well, we definitely talk a little too much about high school as well. Like, we are
Yeah.
24, 25 years old, still talking about high school.
But
That's
like when you
an
get with your high
illness.
school friends, that's what you relate on. Like you just talk about stories from high school. Like I'm sure other people feel the same way.
Yeah.
But to finish out this fuck Mary kill, it was Applebee's and what was the other one?
Olive Garden, Panera. You kill Panera. Would you marry
I killed
Applebee's?
I think I would marry Applebee's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like I just
More
mentioned, I feel like I
variety.
had yeah, more variety. I feel like I had some pretty fun times there in high school. And then yeah, I would fuck Olive Garden. Those
Yeah.
breadsticks,
Y-
They get me going.
Shove them up my pussy. You know what I mean?
All right.
Shove 2 or 3 up my pussy. Like, seriously, those breadsticks could do no harm.
Yeah.
Well, except for your cholesterol. You know what I mean? Last but not least, FMK, me, Ashley, and you.
Myself,
Yep.
I would kill myself.
Oh my
God.
That's
Yeah.
that's crazy. Okay, so then who are you marrying and who are you effing?
I'd marry Ash.
Ooh.
She's so yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
you don't.
you know where this one's going, huh? What's the last option?
I guess
No,
that's true.
I'd marry Ash. Like I'm actually besties with Ash's cousin as well. So it'd be like
Mhm.
I'm
Shout out
also
Olivia.
yeah, shout out Olivia, love her. She'd like also be in the family and it'd be really fun. And Ash would just like keep me laughing. I feel like she's a funny gal.
What about me?
And I guess that leaves me with fucking Grant.
It
And I
leaves
guess
you with
a
that?
full okay, well, I guess a full circle moment, like you talking about in the beginning that I was sexually attracted to you in middle school.
Yep.
This is where it's leading us to.
And that's beautiful.
I
All
love
right,
it.
you guys. That was Emily Boose.
Thank
Thank
you guys
you.
so much for having me. I'm putting this on
Well,
my resume.
we still have announcements for the good of the group.
Oh,
Announcements for
announcements
the good of
for
the
the good of the
group.
group.
All right, this is announcements for the good of the group where we just say what we need to say, announce to the world. Emily Boose, you can go first if you want.
All right. My announcement for the good of the group is I am sick of the amount of money that influencers make.
Huh.
I'm sick of it. Every other day, I'm going
How
on
do
this
you even
damn.
know?
Okay, well, I'm going on this damn app, TikTok, every day, and I'm scrolling through just mindlessly. Every other TikTok is this 20-year-old influencer. Come with me to buy my house. Come with me to on a house tour. It's this multi-million dollar house, usually in Charleston, because that's where all the influencer girlies are moving nowadays.
Wow.
And it's just like this beautifully renovated house that, like I said, is probably multi-million dollars. And I'm sick of it. I am an average corporate America girly. I make a living. It's sustainable, but it's not crazy. I work my little 9 to 5. I pop on my computer. I send my emails. I'm on my meetings. I'm not having fun. And I'm gonna be lucky if I can buy a house in the next, I don't know, 5 years. And these girlies are going on that TikTok app. They're doing their dances. They're influencing and they're doing their brand deals and they're making what I'm gonna make in 10 years in maybe a month.
You know what
And
though,
I'm all
Emily? I
what, Grant?
think people think influencers are richer than they actually are. I think a lot of them are dumb with their money and don't understand that taxes happen because with these influencing deals or whatever, when you make brand deals, you're paid without any sort of taxes being taken out of it. So when taxes
Mm-hmm.
come, you get fucked over. A lot of these girls don't know that they should probably have an LLC so that they're not being taxed personally, their business is being taxed. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
these girls, and I've met some girls like in the city, some influencer girls with millions of followers, and I don't think they're as much richer than, me, you, or Ash, honestly.
Where are the finance classes for the influencer girlies, you know?
Yeah, no, it's so true. But a lot of people get fucked because they don't know
Yeah.
anything about taxes, and I barely do. But like, you will
I was
get
gonna say, are you
taxed.
speaking for yourself?
But it's like if you make, this is a small number. Oh my god! But if you make $1,000 on a video, then like taxes. I might be so wrong, but like 300 of that might be taxes. So you're only making like 700 ish. And then what? You have to like
Yeah.
save for whatever. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I
but
guess.
it's a good announcement. It's a good announcement. My announcement is when I'm at the gym, leave me the fuck alone. Literally leave me the fuck alone. There is nothing worse than when even when like it's so annoying. Like I'm using a machine or something and someone comes up to me and is like, "Can I like switch in with you?" No. Like walk away and come back. Or like how many more sets do you have? Fucking mind your own business. Like seriously.
It's none of your damn business.
It's so annoying because like the gym is for me at least like my time, like where I just try to like avoid everything. Like I don't want to talk to anyone when I'm at the gym. And when you're so fucking annoying if you like do that. If you go up to someone and you're like, "How many more sets do you have?" Shut the fuck up and wait. That's my announcement. I'm so sorry, but like literally. Okay, now let's turn to an announcement from a fan.
So I just had a quick message for the good of the group. This is something that I just really need to get off of my chest. And I know you guys were mentioning different characters that you were sexually attracted to. I know that Doc from Lightning McQueen was mentioned at one point. I can really relate to that. But what's on my mind the most right now is Mr. Peanut. And if I had the opportunity to fuck Mr. Peanut, I wholeheartedly would.
Yep.
He embodies everything that I'm looking for in a man. I'm looking for a 6 with Riz. That's it. That's all. And I just want to know what your thoughts are on that. Maybe I'm crazy, but are you attracted to Mr. Peanut? Maybe it's just for me. Anyway, I'm your biggest fan. I fucking love you guys. That's it. And I'm kind of fucked up right now, but just had to throw that out there. Anyway, goodbye.
Thank you so much for that. So that was Mallory.
Thank you.
I want to just add too, she sent that at 4:18 a.m. So just one of those middle of the
Coming
night
home
thoughts.
from the club, and she was like, "I
know.
need to get off my chest right this second."
She was coming home from the club horny for Mr. Peanut.
And
Like-
can you blame her?
No, I was gonna say she's right. She's 1000% right. Mr. Peanut is fucking hot. He's fucking those
Yeah.
legs.
That eyeglass.
Yeah.
Come on now.
He's kind of a twink. Would you agree?
Yeah, Mr. Peanut is a twink.
Mr. Peanut is a twink.
Yeah.
And he's like
Yeah.
he's also like, I respect this about him. Like I'm not saying this in a bad way, but he's definitely a whore. Like he gets around,
yeah.
he sleeps around. Doesn't he like tour the
Yeah.
country? Like isn't there a peanut mobile or something?
I think so. I'm not really up to date on like the lore of
Of Mr. Peanut.
but I do believe there's a peanut mobile. He's also like a businessman,
Yeah.
and you can respect a man with drive. With drive. You can respect
And I love the 6 with Riz comment because yeah, he might not be the hottest conventionally, but he definitely has the Riz, which makes up for
Yeah.
it. And he's so fucking hot. Like I want him. I would love to get Mr. Peanut up my ass. You know what I mean?
You would love to lick his peanuts.
Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Emily Boose, for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
And you guys, rest in peace to Ashley.
I
Oh.
know. I hope she's doing well. I'm sending prayers.
She's fine.
She's being dramatic.
She's fucking fine. She's got Paxlovid or whatever the fuck it's called. She's good. And she better be here next week or else I'm killing myself because I can't do this again with Emily Boose.
All right.
Just
I mean,
kidding.
I can't blame you.
Oh
Hey,
my Emily Boose. I just want that Emily Caboose. Thank you so
Yeah, I
much
do.
for joining.
Of course. Thank you for having me. This was so fun.
Of course. Well, you guys rate this 5 stars on whatever the fuck you're listening to. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Like seriously do it. Other than that, you guys, I hope you have a great week and we will see you next week. Okay, bye. Say
Bye.
And a redhead.
Love you.
A twink.